Hey guys, what's up? What's going on out there today? Yes, Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. Another episode of What's the Right Shot? Paul Wolf with the return to serve and that forehand. And Paul, arguably one of the best in the world year after year in his age group in doubles. Not far behind in singles as well, but certainly in doubles. And one of the things that makes him so doggone good is he's got shot choices that are disguised. And as the opponents, or as his opponents, have a really difficult time figuring out their court position based on not really knowing what's about to come off of Paul's racket. I mean, look, if we were to pause it right here, and I know for anyone who's played against him or played with him, the first shot choice you're going to be thinking with his forehand is that cross court. It's not even I guess you'd call it a roller, but it's a shove. It just gets over there cross court, right? Not flat. Yeah, it's got some topspin to it, but he gets around the outside of the corner so well on this. And the problem is that he shows this shot often enough that if you're the cross court opponent, you're always looking for it. And he knows that. He knows you're looking for it. And the next thing he does is he goes, okay, well, we're going to do something different. And there you have it. So anticlimactic, I know, in terms of the end result, in terms of the shot choice. But the point that I want to make here is that you can play a really effective lob not from just the baseline. You can actually play this from right here in no man's land as long as you've previously shown them, in Paul's case, his signature shot, this cross-court roller forehand into that alley. If you've shown that to them once or twice or three times or whatever, even if you haven't won the point every time, they still have to consider it. And once you know that they're going to consider whatever is your signature, if you throw in something different, I'm telling you, now for the rest of the match, now they got no idea, right? So, and this all comes from racket prep. Look, I mean, there's no telegraphing, there's no giveaway here in terms of his racket prep, what he's about to do. And you can do the absolute same thing. You can play so many shots from this setup. You do not need to go into a big, high racket up prep, top spin setup each and every time. You could do something a lot more simple, a lot easier with this setup here and have a lot of different shot choices. And so I encourage you to work on that, right? Look, I'm going to play this point in real time. And any questions, any comments, remarks, feedback down below, let me know. And I've got one more thing for you coming up after this video, so be sure to stay around to the end. And as always, come on now. We got to get out there. We got to help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, see you again next time. Well, hey guys, hope you enjoyed today's episode of What's the Right Shot. I think one of the big kind of concerns we have as tennis players is in the realm of confidence. We just kind of think, you know what, you're either born with it or you're not. And I used to think that way, and it really, really held me back for a long time. What I've discovered over time is that confidence is really a trained skill. Anybody, as long as you have the right information and you do the work, you can learn how to become confident with your tennis. And one of the ways we do that is how we think between points. If you think about it, the between points time in most matches on average is about 80% of the match, meaning that only about 20% of the time when we're playing a match are we actually playing points, which means that if you do not manage the other 80% of the time between points and on side changes, you know what? You're not going to really develop a whole lot of confidence. We can have a lot of negative thoughts during that time. So I have developed a 4-parts between points routine system that has made a dramatic difference in my results over the years, and I want to give you this for free, what my system is. It's a free video, about a 9-minute video, and the way to get access to it is right down below. There's a link that will take you over to webtennis.com. Just go on over there, drop in a first name and email address, and you'll get immediate access to that free 9-minute video that's going to show you, teach you, describe to you exactly what the 4 parts of my between points routine are. Right down below, click that link, webtennis.com, and you will be all set.